Huddle up now for your favorite nightmare dystopian sports show. Come on, Coach, the most cursed sports show, period. Brought to you by the prediction network of cursed sports Kalamazoo, where the only things worse than your existential dread and borderline Amish levels of technophobia are Coach's weekly picks. Clowning on Clown World and dunking on Bill Walton's pasty cheeks and some mismatched Chuck Taylors with shorts higher than the rafters of the Oshkosh All-Stars practice facility. Fully acquitted of all Cucumba's Little League game-fixing allegations due to improper handling of evidence, but soon to be found guilty on all counts of conspiracy to maliciously wound Redskins rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels. Fresh off a vampire hunt in Sin City, with 2 pockets full of Buckeyes and a heart that bleeds Cardinal Red, here's Coach! Alright, I just gave you that good intro because this episode fucking sucks, so just set your expectations low. Alright, so Coach has finna channel his inner Joe Dirt by doing the polar bear plunge and the Kai Hogan lighting up some oil tankers with Roman candles before pissing on Frank Lane's grave. Who's in? Alright, so we are at subscriber number 200. That's why Coach is excited. And we're at 333 videos, so I hated that I had to take a screenshot of that, but it is what it is. Alrighty, now, what's even more exciting than 200, you can honestly throw 195 of those in the trash. We're officially 5 subscribers that Coach counts. You can say them by name. We got, I'm going to say, Redskin 8-Track is going to be my nickname for him, or I'll have a few variations of that. Dude about to shout out, of course, Trevor, Daniel, Boston Allen, and maybe forgetting someone somehow. Maybe it's just me. So we're at 4 or 5, maybe 6, if I'm forgetting somebody like for real. And if so, I greatly apologize. But anyway, just wanted to say, this dude is awesome. Dude, Redskins fan since '69? You know Coach loves shit like that. Dude, listen to this. Sounds like a good tune to me. And they're still on track. Been a fan since '69 8-Track. I mean, that's just so hard. He said, I remember Coach Lombardi burning several cigs on the sideline. Jurgensen at quarterback, throwing to Charlie Taylor. Hey, we got a Taylor again. And I can't forget the logo change on the helmet. Thanks for the play. So, super glad to have you here. We're definitely going to make a throwback jam. Coach is pissed off. Let that sink in. Okay, I know you felt that. Anyway, fuck this guy now for real. Coach really is mad. You had to calm down. This looked like shitload to even do this fucking video. Coach was like fired the fuck up. You have no idea. I cut like 30 slides out of this video. But anyway, so this is like the biggest like scripted pick taker on YouTube. So the first thing that pissed me off, and it is what it is, I don't know if it's true, but he's claiming his picks for college were like the exact same as ours, dude. So they're stealing our Ohio State Thunder over there. They're claiming they had it since preseason. So that is what it is. You know, we're not married to this college result no matter what. Like, we got way better shit coming up than this. Tyson alone. I mean, God, let's not even get into it. Right? We got championship after championship, the best ones you could ever fucking want. Nobody gives a fuck about Ohio State in the grand scheme of things. It's just fun because it's the best thing right here, right now. And, you know, we haven't had anything fun yet besides Tyson and, you know, Jones. Right, so anyway, what did really fire Coach up is this dude faded the Skins in the wild card round. Right, so that's gotta be fucking good for us, right? Oh shit, there's a differentiator. And Coach cares about the NFL a lot fucking more than he cares about college football. I'll tell you that much. It started out as an NFL channel. I didn't really think we were going to branch off into too many other picks. I thought NBA would be pushing it at times. I was like, maybe I'll get some fights here and there if somebody like strikes my fancy, right? But just to, you know, immediately already be ahead of an NFL, and it's the best story of the week. Man, smoking. Alrighty, but anyways, this dude begs for money, like Patreon, all sort of stuff. He only puts pics on Patreon. 13 million views. Coach ain't a hater. He don't want these 13 million idiots to tune into his shit. And then I said, you faded the Commanders in the year 2024, the team who won in 1942, and whose best player died at 24, the same player whose memorial is disrespected by the reigning back-to-back champs, the team that needs Trump to make their logo great again and move back to RFK the same year RFK ran for president. Good call, bro. What's your secret? And then I said, his name's Zachary Hubbard. I said, are you related to Elron? So, yeah, we're going to leave it at that. That's Coach's roast of this bitch ass. And then, see, I wasn't frustrated. I actually read that book a few times. On the sidelines, y'all just noticed. That book helps me have a clear mind. So this is why you love Coach. Nobody else bring you this story. What was that book? Boom, Condoleezza Rice. This was in the background of, pardon the interruption, but they had Connie Rice eating rice, covering up the one eye. Very interesting, right? Think Yellow Globe there too. At least the basketball, who knows? Eagles fans, bad look, calling this dude the C word. That's this dude in a wig and the Packers cap that's supposed to be a lady. Yeah, I called this dude the C word. You're not supposed to do that. Oh yeah, this is why coach is really mad. You're telling me 0 results for this. Nobody wants to know the truth about these fuckers, right? But I did find this.
Mariota in this league anymore, but he still knows how to play the quarterback position, and he's still kind of dynamic. He can still scramble and move. He can still throw it down the field if a guy's pretty wide open.
Yeah, he's a good backup for Jaden Daniels.
Yes.
Jaden Daniels does kind of have these, until he adds more weight to his frame, if he does have these spurts where he gets hurt like this, Mariota's the right guy.
Yeah.
And, there's people calling that, is he a system quarterback, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to jump down that. But Mariota is the right guy to work in this air raid.
So first off, what the fuck is he doing with his eye? You're telling me that's not some sort of signal? He's like basically clawing his eye out of his fucking fruity little head. Neither one of these dudes can fucking grow facial hair. Give coach both these dudes in a ring dead ass at the same time. I swear to you I'd work them both. I don't care how out of shape I am. Anyway, let's see. We got our matchups. Coach feels really, really good about this. I just simply didn't have enough time to get my thoughts together, and like some of those I actually had and just forgot to come and report them, and then by the time I had to make the pick, I was like, oh yeah, what I have here. And what really threw me off was we had Rams over Vikings when we thought it was going against the Lions, and then it like switched over to the Eagles, and coach just overthought it. We should have just kept that pick the same instead of focusing on who was in the next round. And anyways, it made more sense anyways because of Saquon and Dickerson, etc. Right? And Daniel made a really good call out there with Darnold being the backup of the Rams. So, yeah, coach just didn't have enough time. Once again, if he wants to work all the time, we would have fucking cleaned house there. But basically, coach hates weekly picks. We live for playoffs, right? This is really what we should be cashing in. That last week, we should have got every single one. But we are getting everyone right here, and this is what it is. It's Chiefs, Commanders, Eagles, Bills, period, end of story. Okay? They're going to be telling you people are going to be thinking it's Ravens-Chiefs rematch. Right, that shit ain't happening. The Bills Chiefs matchup last year was awesome. The Bills lost on some bullshit field goal, right? So that's a perfect one to run back. And then I really had a tough time with Eagles Rams, surprisingly. Okay, and of course we don't even really need to talk too much about the Texans, I don't think, right? The Chiefs are a pick to go all the way, and lose to the Commanders. So we feel good about the Chiefs there. The Texans aren't that scary, and then. So although it is, the Texans versus the Texans, Zach Hubbard actually did call that one out in the one video I watched. I was impressed that he at least knew that, right? They used to be the Dallas Texans. Coach told you that a long time ago. And then, let's see here. Oh yeah, but Rams Eagles, because coach was like, oh, are they actually doing Ramskins? I had to really think about it. But first, the Mariota over the Eagles thing is really compelling. And then, of course, you get the Bluff and the Eagles Super Bowl thing. That's super compelling. But there's like one more angle to it, too. I can't quite think of. But I'm just telling you, it's definitely the Eagles there. Like, I really thought the Rams went through. Oh, I've got notes. We'll pop over there in a minute. But anyways, this is what the odds are looking like. I didn't mean to keep the 20 on there. It's 50 cents to win $8. Right, but coach might actually throw something like that on there, right? And the reason I would do that is because it's like, well, this is going to be all I'm going to be spending on NFL the rest of the year, right? So whatever I want to put it, I'm just going to put right there, and then like as soon as it hits, I would just roll it right back on the 2 games for the next week, and then probably throw it again on the Super Bowl, right? Why not? And then let's see here. Oh yeah, so let's switch over to our notes. Oh yeah, so I read all that to you. Let's see. We did that part. Hold on. Coach has more. Okay. Lattimore's debut was against the Saints. We're thankful the Steelers are eliminated because they suck and we hate them. Let's see. We were the only road team to win Wild Card Weekend. We were the only close game of the week. Coach, that's what it is. This is the angle. I'm telling you. And this is why we're going to beat the Eagles. It's Ertz versus Goddard. because that was such a big deal. It was so weird when they drafted Goddard when we already had Ertz, and it was like there's just no way you're going to be able to afford to pay them both, right? And they got rid of Ertz. That's going to come back to bite them right there, and that's why it's like not even that Mariota is like so much better than Hurts, but he's just going to find that big tight end target more reliably a little bit more, or it's going to be that much better, right? That's going to be the difference. And then Tomlin's lost 6 straight playoff games. Hilarious. Ravens losing to Bills makes Steelers look even worse, right? So that's another reason we got the Bills beating the Ravens. Joy has been restored to DC due to Commanders football. They've been miserable forever. Ryan Day already saved his job with Ohio State. I'm telling you, as much as I look at the football stuff, there's nothing that really scares me. And like, this is kind of why I'm convinced. We've beaten so many great teams this year, and none of our losses are bad. We got eviscerated. I feel like we lost to Michigan to make people forget like who Notre Dame really lost to. Oh, and like more of like the 13 stuff. So I told you it was 13 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock. Johnny Gaudreau wore number 13. Blue Jackets. Went to Boston College. This was stuff like Hubbard was talking about too. But like, of course I was on all this stuff a while ago. But what was the other 13 I thought of? Oh, I think Texas had a 13-game win streak. I think he actually said that too. And then, let's see. I'll probably actually start watching more of his videos, even though I can't stand him. But I just don't like to do it when my picks aren't made up yet. Because I don't want anybody influencing my mind on the picks. I like to have the information to double-check everything, right? But, like, that's why I'm watching his NFL videos now, because there's no way I'm changing Commanders over Chiefs. Right? This idiot fucking faded them. Even funnier. Right, so love that. Let's see. Packers were shorthanded when the Eagles beat them. So the Eagles aren't all that great. I think that's all I got for this time. Really appreciate it.